On in the bottom right of Neo Isles of Siren, I think, it is Taeja. And in the top left we have Prome. Playing as Protoss 1. And of course Taeja with Terran 2 here. And I think this is gonna be Nexus first here. Oh, Taeja is going for a barracks. Prome is gonna mine that out. He's gonna throw down at Nexus. Recognizing the island map here. And this map has been changed. So these used to be all purple geysers. Now there are green geysers and double. So they used to be more supply efficient with purple geysers. I really like the older version, I have to say. And my frickin' Windows installation is stuck, it seems. Crazy good. Now he's going into a very quick tech lab and a factory. Is this gonna be an early drop? Maybe a Banshee play? But this will heavily delay the command center. So we'll go ahead and scout with the barracks. He's gonna scout the bottom left with that barracks. Is he gonna scout with the factory as well? I'm wondering. Maybe he makes a cyclone for safety. Let's see. Maybe he keeps this here to make add-ons. But this will be a fast starport with a tech lab. It could be, you could play this like with a battlecruiser style. You need to throw down that, what is it called? The fusion core though instantly after that starport. And there's gonna be another tech lab on that factory. There's your command set. I feel like it goes a little bit different here with that battlecruiser build. Let's wait and see though. I'm kind of expecting Banshees at this point. And there's that Banshee. Is he gonna go for speed? Oh no, he's going cloak first. Okay. So he does find his opponent is not in this corner. And he will go to the top. Triple Stargate for Prome. He's super fast. Is he going into Scout or Corsair? I feel like you need to... I mean... What? That's so many. Like 2? Yeah. But he's going Scout. How much do they cost? They should be insanely expensive, right? Like 225 or something in minerals? $200 minerals. Alright, so they probably adjust the costs a little bit because they're too weak. And there's a supply block, so they should be like 3 supply. I think there used to be 2 supply, right? It's a little bit weird. And he will find the barracks, I think. Oh my god, he just dodged the barracks. Why is... I think he misread this as the natural, maybe? Where's he going? No, he's just going into the natural. Now the Banshee has instantly been found, but there is the cloak coming in. There's no detection, there's no forge, there's no robo done yet, there's no shield batteries yet, so this Banshee can just shoot at probes, and they have to walk. Pretty good, cloaked unit. It's gonna run out of energy eventually, but that's already 5 probes down the drain, and he can keep on shooting. The observatory is starting right now. He could even try to kill that one. There's a shield battery here, but you can burn through the shield battery. Yeah. There's a second Banshee even coming in. He's gonna focus down those probes now. First Banshee is gonna be revealed. Wanna pull that back, kind of. But he's just gonna sacrifice it. And the ship battery is about to be drained, so I'm not sure why he's pulling away. More and more scouts here on the way for Prome, but that is a big dent into the economy already. 15 probes down the drain, that's so many. And we do have third CC here for Taeja, who's throwing down missile turrets at this point and is making a army of cyclones. Kind of very interesting to see. Oh, that Banshee's gonna walk into the frickin'... Oh, death. Not a good reaction here, unfortunately. There's the Observer coming as well along with this army. And yeah, Prome hasn't found his opponent yet, so he's just looking. Where's your army? Where's your base? It's not here, right? Banshee coming through the north as well. We're not seeing any cannons yet at home. There's another Observer on the way. But see, this triple target, it doesn't make sense. He doesn't really have the... I mean, he lost a lot of economy, but he doesn't really have the eco to keep that production up. The scouts trying to come in and snipe those SCVs. They're gonna succeed on the first one, but... Cyclones should be good to actually push those back quite nicely. The issue though is to be able to transport those later on, because you can only put 2 in one medevac. There's going to be a lot of medevac, a lot of transportation. You need a lot of extra kind of attention you need to use there. The 2 scouts go down, the Banshee comes back in again. 7 kills here on this one. And this time there is going to be observers, so the Banshee madness has been dealt with. Mostly. One is gonna fly out though. And he's gonna have 2 again. These scouts look kinda cool, but man. There we go, carriers on the way. He needs to get that upgrade. He's only getting the carrier right now. He needs to get the interceptor upgrade. I hope he does remember. Yeah. Fighting against a random turret was definitely not worth it in my opinion here. Double armory, oh no, it's actually 1 fusion core here. Interesting choice. Are we gonna see any battle cruisers this game? Might be, they have a very interesting mobility skill with that jump, right? And I mean, this carrier mass might be an issue eventually. He really needs to get that upgrade though. He doesn't have it, he needs it. Get it. Oh, that's it, right? There we go, 8. Perfect. Only 1 Banshee left here. Trying to come in again, but everything's at home here for Prome, so Prome should be equipped to deal with this. He has the observers ready. A tiny bit remote spots, but there should be no real issue. There's the second Banshee, which also made it back home. Prome, it feels like he's skipping on the worker production right now. He's not producing any probes, and that is a big issue. He's not really expanding past his 2 base setup right now. Oh my god, the Banshee does stay alive. And he doesn't see it. It's just sitting there, but he knows now. He scouted the army, so he knows what he wants to kind of make against this. Honestly, I feel like Liberators should be quite strong. We have those observers when you need them, yeah. Indeed. I feel like Liberators should be kind of powerful against carriers. Well, I haven't seen the matchup actually happen for the Star 1 carrier against the Star 2 Liberator. I have seen the SC2 carriers play against Libs, and they got shredded insanely fast. Now there's the observer you were asking, and your answer was... No, your question was received, your request was received. The answer was provided. Now that's a funny army. I've never seen anything quite like that. The other side, Taeja's just throwing down commands at this point. Alright. Just take my quadrant and let's just push down stuff all around the map. More and more battle cruisers. He should definitely go for a second armory here. Got the double upgrade pumping. He doesn't really know how many... Oh my god, there's gonna be a course here. He doesn't really know how many cyber cores are currently on the way. I mean, he scouted the base, I guess, so he should know, but... It's only one for his opponent. I guess that makes sense then. Just one to give up. I wouldn't mind though trying to get ahead though, right? Get that armor as well, plating. It's very good for those carrier, against those carriers, for the battlecruisers specifically as well. Does not have the Yamato gun yet, so he doesn't really want to move out at this point. But you can snipe those carriers with the Yamato and teleport out. You need to be careful though, those scouts are gonna wreck you if you stay away for too long. The vision range, I'm not sure if you ever want to get that one, but the movement speed should definitely something you're considering here if you still have so many scouts. And he's still making them, so yeah. I want to see that. Even Disruption Web. Disruption Web should cancel lock-ons. I'm not 100% sure, I've never seen that interaction. But they should cancel Cyclone lock-ons because they cancel everything. Now it's only going to be the battlecruisers, the Banshee's going to come in here first. He's going to scout the army. Does miss the army though. So Taeja not off to a good start here. That he might be walking into a trap a little bit. He's not ready yet with the Yamato gun. He's just trying to snipe whatever he can here. But he needs to immediately teleport out because look at how fast this army does kill any air units. It's insane. Taeja's just muling these remote islands at this point. Did bring an SCV over with a medevac. And I like the choice here. Just throw down 20 mules. We just have orbitals for days at home. There's a second armory finally coming online. I feel like Taeja is playing this very smart at this point. He's starting to smarten up here. On the other side, Prome, very slow to expand. He does not own a shuttle yet, if I'm correct. So he has no way of getting over to a different island. He just made a very powerful army, but is not really... Oh, he's going into Disruption Web, right? Crazy. He does not have anything to go past his initial point, and... Oh boy. Let's see this engage first here. Oh my god, there's AoE inside that army as well. It feels though like this battlecruiser force here from the Terran is about to get completely wrecked here by our Protoss force. It's just too many, but with the turrets, with the help of the turrets, he's gonna stay alive for now. He does have still 3 battlecruisers left. He does have a few cyclones down here as well. And it's difficult to fight that army, but Prome even wasn't ready yet. He doesn't have the second cybernetics core, for example. He does have not the Disruption Web ready yet. That could have been like 4 Disruption Webs on 4 turrets, right? Or even one placed here nicely and one over here. Well, then there's no more turrets to assist. So where are you gonna fall back to, right? You kind of get that base for free here as the Protoss player. Now a single cyclone getting dropped across the map. That's kind of funny. I'm a little bit sad he's gonna not move the medevac. Yeah, he will lose that medevac. Oh my god. Those air units really fall fast to a force like that. Bunch of scouts with a bunch of courses. He's still lacking the scout speed though. And he's not going there yet. He's making so many scouts, he really needs to get that one. He needs to fix that up. And battlecruisers are gonna snipe the Nexus and then try to teleport out. He's gonna lose one though, and he does not even succeed in the sniping. He needs to repair those guys up. Prome thinks this is time to push. Sitting at 5 carriers if I don't see this incorrectly here. And just so many scouts. He's gonna Disruption Web those turrets so they don't shoot, and well, we do see some Yamato guns. We do have a bunch of Vikings ready here, but Prome fighting maybe a little bit prematurely there without the carriers for the support. Definitely helping out Taeja there a little bit in fighting this off. Does have tried to throw down one more Disruption Web. It doesn't really work out. Now he's running into the turrets. That's not what you want to do. He is going to lose all of this air force if he's not careful. Vikings could just chase these carriers, and indeed they're going to do so. Next carrier is going to fall here. Another Yamato gun. I feel like the second of those, one of those 2 carriers is going to fall here again, and only 1 carrier and a couple of those air units are left here, a couple of scouts, but even the last carrier should fall in a moment. More and more scouts, they're coming in for the reinforcement. Oh my god, he's teleporting on top of that carrier. He really wants to have that one, and he's even gonna finish off these scouts, I feel like. He does have enough units just to power through here, even though they are so strong. He needs... oh, he has the speed. Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay, so he got the speed finally. He might have teleported in action. I'm not sure. I think that he teleported one healthy back from which just finished up in, and it was grouped with a different one, so they just teleported together. Pretty sure that was on purpose. It looked on purpose to me. 6 gate scout production. Prome still no shuttle, by the way. There's no way of ferrying any ground units. He's not trying to use any storm, for example. That's something you can use in those big AoE fights. You have a shuttle ready, you get here, drop a couple storms. Very powerful stuff. Now Taeja is starting to kill his own SCVs. There it is. It's always a little bit difficult to find, but... oh man, that's not good though. This is exposed. There's no turrets over here. Oh my god, he doesn't find it. Now he sees it. Oh, he's gonna kill those fresh ones. Oh, you want to kill the fresh ones, bro. Because the other ones, if they lift, you can kill them anyway, even faster. Now, big air army though across Prome's lawn here, and can Prome kind of win this fight here? Pre-split against the AoE from those Coursiers already. The Vikings are still strong. We don't have any Liberators, which I think is a shame, because they also do wreck clumped up units quite fast. Valkyries are even more powerful. Valkyries are like the ultimate anti-air weapon. It's not even close. And he's evacuating most of these battlecruisers. He still has 6. It's a very expensive army though to lose. I feel like, yeah, the trading is even in favor here for Prome. And oh, one more battlecruiser just die here. And he did take the middle. He has a couple of turrets set up here. He has a bunch of mules being dropped at this point. This looks like one of those missions from Brood War. There was a mission where there was a command center like that from Reyna, I think, with 4 turrets around it. Now this is mostly used for gas, this as well. He needs to reproduce a few SUVs over here. And honestly, like, why not plaster this with turrets? I mean, he doesn't really have the minerals, I guess. Look at those mules, it's insane. Look at the income. It's 4,500 income per minute. And there's the GG. Prome is gonna GG out here. It's running out of money. And it's just too much on the side of Taeja there. The first map goes to Liquid Taeja, and Prome is probably gonna keep on playing Brood War. Oh no, he's actually gonna swap to StarCraft 2 Protoss, so we'll see a swapperoo there. On the Mer. Now, Terran is powerful with Stim, with Bio against Protoss. So I wouldn't be surprised to see something like that. Alright, let's jump in. Top left, it's Taeja. Top right, it's Prome. Fast barracks. It's gonna be a second one. Academy. What are we gonna see here? One barracks. Rex into expand. Could be what we're looking at. There's the Panda Bear guy. And there's your command center. Now on the other side we do see a gateway into a second gateway. So double gate opening here for Prome. It's gonna allow a lot of pressure. How is he gonna use it though? He's scouting cross first, so maybe he wanted to get a specific rush going. And Taeja is gonna scout clockwise, so he will find Prome first. The bunker to block this off, and this is kind of a funny thing which Taeja used in a different match in an earlier round already. He can teleport his bio units basically through the bunker, so it does provide kind of an entrance only for bio units though. And there's your supply block. Where's the depot when you need it? There's a big supply block actually, man. This command center is not done fast. There we go, and the probe is gonna see this all. It's gonna go back. And he found that SCV. That's funny, a second SCV. Why would you need a second SCV, right? Okay. Oh. Alright guys, I'm sorry. We do have a stalker pressure here. And it doesn't really do anything. There's a tank behind this now. It already has siege mode. And this is a proxy gateway. So Prome's gonna 4-gate this. He's gonna try to blink in, and that's what he wants to do here. Why does he have a starport? Why did he make a starport? I'm not sure. That's very weird though. He's kind of making a 1-1-1 build with a Wraith. It's definitely not what you're looking for here. Taeja not playing as kind of sharp as I remember, and he's gonna pay for that because there's a bunch of stalkers about to blink in. He just lost the hallucination. Oh my god. So he just makes another one because he still has it. And there we go. Taeja's gonna finish up the bunker though. But I mean, what is he defending with now? He doesn't have enough units, he doesn't have bio to just burst down these stalkers. He has 3 tanks, but I mean, this is Brute War. You only need like your Academy Rush and all of your bio, and it's gonna be enough. He does have a Wraith. He loses all of the tanks, and I think Prome is gonna completely wreck him here with these stalkers. He's gonna fish him off, kills the Wraith, kills the last Marine. 4 stalkers are left, starting to pick away at the buildings at this point. And only 3 Marines here and a tank, but reinforcements coming in for our Protoss player. Yeah, more and more stalkers coming in. He max packs them, indeed. And that's gonna be a quick end to this game. No, not giving up yet, making a vulture. Let's get some mines, bro. Ooh, that Marine got sniped. GG is called. Prome does win. You have seen my file system. Only my replays, right? There we go. In the bottom right, it is Taeja, and in the top center, it's Prome. Yeah, it felt like a knowledge gap. It felt like he was playing a little bit different to what it should be. He was playing more like a StarCraft 2 approach against this, instead of a Brood War approach, in my opinion, right? Maybe he was also, like, specifically a non-Evo approach was what he was using for that. And I think that was kind of biting him in the end there. Because it feels like if you just go into that 3 Racks Academy opening, you should be safe against any Stalker shenanigans, because you have so much firepower. You have a sustainability with those medics. You even can get some AoE with these firebats, right? Because the Stalkers stack up quite nicely. It could have worked against the Dragoons. Yeah, that sounds kind of correct to me. Because they have to come in from one angle, right? They don't really have anything but terrain to walk through. And the Stalkers, they can just blink, right? So you just outperform the positioning of the tanks, and there's just not... The buy is just too weak without the proper upgrades to go up against that and cover the tanks properly, right? And he didn't have the bunkers in place. It felt like a lot of... yeah, definitely like a knowledge gap. A lot of information that was not put correctly together here for Taeja in that situation. Now Reaper coming in is gonna save the SCV here. Wow, the hero of the Terran race! Now he still hasn't found his opponent, by the way. He also maximized the mining, or the kind of production time he was able to get with the SCV without it dying. Oh, that would be a nice catch here if he could actually kill this Zealot. And you see, the next unit, it takes a while. So that's gonna be definitely a kill here if he keeps on microing this one. And he's gonna be quite happy with that one. Man, that takes a while though. Oh my god. He's doing what? He's doing 6 damage. Oh. That was a weird lag. Okay. But he did 6 damage to that guy every shot, and he has like 110 HP. Quick math on stream, 110 divided by 6 is it's 18.3 shots. That's a lot of shots, and that's only in the health. That doesn't even count the shields. That's what you get for that pistols being 2 attacks and the Zealot having 1 armor, base armor, right? Crazy. MW, good to see you, bro. And Dragoons are gonna finish off the Reaper here. Unfortunately, didn't really get a good scout there, so a little bit... Yeah, really a little bit of a missed opportunity here, because this would have been a good scout. It's a 4-gate, it's very committed. He needs to throw down a bunker, which already has, excuse me, but he kind of want to produce some tanks against this. And, well, he doesn't know how committed this is. So this is going to be an issue. A bunker and a cyclone are not going to be enough against 4-gate range goon, I think. You can just move in on the cyclone and break it as soon as possible. You kind of need to have some more obstructions over here. He needs to start to repair the bunker. He's trying to trade against dragoons, but he's trading marines at this point. Losing any unit is going to be crucial here, because this is... It's not really... it's tough to say if this is an all-in, but he's not really making any workers behind this, so you can call this all-in. And if you lose this bunker... Oh my god. That's losing the anchor point. He lost the cyclone, man. He's about to get out microed here. And Taeja might just be out of the tournament. He's reproducing another bunker, but that was a crucial scout that was not happening. And no scan thrown down afterwards. This 4-gate goon is just so many goons. Now he has some marauders, but he does not have concussive shells yet. He does not have stim yet. He's starting +1. I feel like that's the last thing you need in this stage of the game. You want to produce tanks. You cancel this one, get another tackler, produce those tanks. He's playing a 2-1-1 style, but oh no, it's actually a third back, so 3-1-1 style. Yeah. Now he's got to come in with the SCVs. Can he get the fight? Like, trying to block this entrance, I feel like would have been a good idea, and then come in with the SCV train and try to pull it. Now he does have concussive, but it's just not enough units. Like, look at this. It's so many units. Those dragoons are so powerful. You kind of want to have like 4 racks marauders or something to produce against this. Prome is just gonna take the game. You know, sweat even broken.